Welcome back. We are talking about Military Appreciation Night at the Kamloops Blazers hockey game, which of course is tonight, and Remembrance Day as we head into the Remembrance Day weekend and Sunday's celebrations to mark Remembrance Day. We're joined by Lieutenant Colonel Amedeo Vecchio joining us from the Rocky Mountain Rangers, and we also have Craig Thompson joining us here from the Legion. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
I'll start with you, Amedeo, if you don't mind just talking a little bit about Military Appreciation Night. I know we've had some lead up to this night, but now it's here. It's happening tonight. And what can the crowd expect?
The crowd can expect a large contingent of our members in the stand, and also with the interactive displays, vehicles. We have some soldiers repelling, presenting the puck, and there's going to be just other military organizations. We have our local cadets, all three cadet corps, and of course 419 City of Kamloops Squadron will be there. It's going to be a wonderful evening, and basically it's going to be the way that all military organizations are going to be recognized, and also to show our appreciation on behalf for the citizens.
How important is it, Craig, I'll ask you, to have a night like this where you've got a huge crowd in one place and you're able to have the military recognized?
Well, from my point of view, we believe that the military must be recognized more than once a year.
Of course.
I'm former military myself, and it's very important that we have events like this. Not always just right around the remembrance time, but we need events like this to remind the community that they do have a military in this community to begin with, and that there are a lot of veterans that live in the community with them, and those veterans have served. Some are still serving, and they need to be recognized for the sacrifices that they and people before them made.
Absolutely. I think we have some footage that we can put on the screen here of past Military Appreciation Night. So here we go. Amedeo, maybe you can take us through this. Will the crowd expect something like this again?
You betcha. They're very similar. So you see three of my soldiers repelling in full fighting order, the helmet, their tac vest, the weapons, and coming down just to set the stage so they can move on to their next phase with the puck drop and everything. It kind of galvanizes sort of thing. You see that, and you have a bit of a wow factor, and the soldiers like it, and yeah, it just showcases some of our capacities.
And it's not shown here because I'm not sure, maybe you can tell me if they've done this in past years, but I know that the Blazers are actually going to be wearing, in celebration, a camouflage pattern jersey.
So there's there's two patterns of jerseys. There's a pattern that I wear, which is called Cat Pat.
Yeah.
And then we have what's called Air Pat, and that's the uniform, which is kind of a sandy brownish color that we use on foreign and expeditionary overseas.
And I think that those jerseys will be available after the game tonight, and any of the proceeds will go to the Royal Canadian Poppy Trust Funds, right?
Absolutely.
Great. Craig, talk about you mentioned it quickly earlier in your answer there about the Moose Squadron. We heard them fly in yesterday, so that was in fact 419?
You heard part of them come in yesterday. The rest, we believe, are coming in today. 2 aircraft came in yesterday with 4 personnel. The Lieutenant Colonel commanding Moose Marks arrived last night. They are here for the weekend. They'll be here for the game. Tonight, we're expecting 2 or 3 more aircraft come in from Cold Lake today. And of course, they will be participating in the flyover on Sunday at the Remembrance Day services.
Talk about Sunday. Sunday always draws a really, really big crowd down to Riverside Park. I'm sure this year will be no different, and a really important day to mark.
We've always had disagreements or estimates about how many people are at the park. Mayor Christian was just saying he's anticipating 5,700 there.
Do you have a bet?
We didn't do a bet, but he's probably very right. We've seen the crowds grow quite a bit over the last few years, and we've tried to make some accommodations at the park for the larger crowds. But yeah, we're hoping that we will see 5,700 there. The weather, it's supposed to be a nice day.
I think it'll be
supposed to
sunny for
sunny.
you. Yeah.
So that's okay. A little crisp doesn't matter, but
Yeah.
as long as it's sunny and we're not slopping in snow or rain. So.
Exactly. Well, thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
And tonight will, of course, be quite an important night for everyone at the Blazers game
Absolutely.
and for Rocky Mountain Rangers as well. We're back in a couple of minutes here on Midday, so stay with us.